Mon Hotep brothers and sisters. This is Michael M. Hotep from the African History Network, and I want to invite you to join me for a very special screening of the new documentary, Hidden Colors 2, The Triumph of Melanin. This is going to take place in Detroit, February 2nd, Saturday, 2013, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Nandy's Knowledge Cafe, where knowledge is power, located at 12511 Woodward Avenue in Highland Park, Michigan. It's 3 blocks south of the Davidson Freeway between Glendale and Highland Street. This is a free event and it's going to be fantastic. For those who may not be familiar with the Hidden Colors series, Hidden Colors 1 came out in 2011, The Untold History of People of Aboriginal, Moor, and African Descent. You may have seen clips of it on YouTube. If you listen to the African History Network show, you know we've talked about it many times on our show also. It starred Professor Booker T. Coleman, Dr. Umar Johnson, Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, Sabir Bey, Scheherazade Ali. Those are just a few of the people in Hidden Colors 1. Also, Dr. Phil Valentine as well. Okay, Hidden Colors 2, you have some of the same people back, but you also have some new additions. We have Dr. Claude Anderson, author of Black Labor, White Wealth, and Powernomics. Dr. Claude Anderson is from Detroit. Those in the African-centered community love him in Detroit as well. And in this documentary, he's talking about group economics, economic empowerment for African Americans. Not begging for jobs. He's talking about economic empowerment, African Americans owning the businesses and the land in their community. He talks about how we used to own broom manufacturing companies, bus companies with 500 buses, cab companies. We owned baseball teams in the Negro Leagues, okay? And because of integration, we lost all of that. And unfortunately, we have many of our so-called leaders telling us that we're making progress, but we control less than 1/2 of 1% of the wealth in America. In 1910, we owned 20 million acres of land. Today, we own less than 2 million acres of land. And no people can be free without ownership of land. You also have Michelle Alexander, who wrote the book, The New Jim Crow. And we've talked about that book on our show. If you've seen my lecture, Slavery's Back in Effect, the hidden relationship between the prison industrial complex, the new voter ID laws, and black population control. I use that book as one of my sources in that presentation. But she's in here talking about the prison industrial complex. Okay, you have Anthony Browder, author of Nile Valley Contributions to Civilization and From the Browder Files. And you know, Brother Anthony Browder is no stranger to the African History Network show. We've interviewed him a few times on the show as well. So he's bringing a lot of knowledge to this documentary. You also have Dr. Umar Johnson, who's back again, nationally certified school psychologist. He's an author now, lecturer, and he's known for the psychoacademic war on black boys, but we've interviewed him on our show also a few times. Fantastic brother, and he's back dropping the science as well. Dr. Phil Valentine is back, the metaphysician. He's back with some fantastic information, and we've interviewed him on our show before also, and I was privileged to attend a lecture that he did back in 2010 here in Detroit also. Okay, some new additions also. Legendary hip-hop artist KRS-One is in this installment of Hidden Colors 2. Baba Renoko Rashidi. You know, we've had Renoko on the show a few times. He's a world traveler. He's been to 102 countries and continents around the world. So he's here dropping information about the African presence all around the world. Professor James Small, who's good friends with one of my teachers, Dr. Leonard Jeffries. Professor James Small is in here as well, dealing with a lot of good information, dealing with spirituality and religions and things of this nature. Also, you have, so Professor James Small is in this one also, okay? And of course, Director Tariq Nasheed is back with this installment as well. So it's even better than the first one, okay? Once again, we're doing this screening Saturday, February 2nd, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Nandy's Knowledge Cafe, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for the discussion portion, we're going to do a discussion afterwards. So this is a screening and discussion. We're going to do live streaming of the discussion so people around the country and outside the country will be able to see it. We know we have people who watch our YouTube channel and watch the videos on our YouTube channel. Our MJ Rob 1914 YouTube channel. It says the African History Network right on there. We have over 500 video clips, and now we have over 9,200 subscribers on this YouTube channel. So you'll be able to go to our website, AfricanHistoryNetwork.com, and watch live streaming of the discussion portion of the screening, and you'll be able to participate and ask questions through our Facebook fan page or like page, the African History Network. We have over 6,500 likes on our like page, and those who have subscribed to our like page will be able to participate in this conversation as well. Okay, so we'll have copies of the DVD on sale there also. It's on our website right now, AfricanHistoryNetwork.com. It's item number 748, so be sure to order your copy today. And check out the other DVDs we have there, like the Afro Man series, which is which are African American superheroes, and help to teach our children about their history and culture, but they're entertaining also. Okay. Also, be sure to keep listening to the African History Network show. We have a lot of great things coming up in 2013. We're going to have Professor Booker T. Coleman back on very soon. We're going to have Dr. Umar Johnson back on very soon also. It comes on every Thursday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Blog Talk Radio Network. It's blogtalkradio.com/the African History Network Show. blogtalkradio.com/the African History Network Show. We bring you some of the best in the African Center scholars, as well as information to empower you as well. Okay, so we hope to see everybody February 2nd, Saturday, at Nandy's Knowledge Cafe, and also February 16th, I will be doing a lecture at Nandy's dealing with should African Americans celebrate Black History Month, and we'll deal with the whole history of Black History Month, how it evolved, what's behind it, and how we need to take it to the next level and evolve it to African History Month, things of this nature, as well as highlighting some important people in African history. So it's a fantastic presentation. You definitely don't want to miss that as well. That's coming up February 16th at Nandy's also. Okay, so remember at the that lecture is coming up February 16th, Saturday, at Nandy's Knowledge Cafe. You're going to hear more about that as well. Check out our website, AfricanHistoryNetwork.com, for that. And you can also get a PDF of our DVD catalog by emailing us at theahnshow@gmail.com. That's theahnshow@gmail.com, and we'll email you a PDF copy of our DVD catalog. Has over 150 DVDs in there. And the only way we're able to do what we do, bring in scholars like Dr. David M. Hotep to Detroit, broadcast our show, put on events like this, like the screenings, because it costs money to do all of this. The only way we're able to do this is by you supporting us, purchasing the DVDs and CDs from our website, AfricanHistoryNetwork.com, or you can email us and we'll send you the DVD catalog. You can purchase that way as well. Okay, so a lot of great things taking place in 2013. We definitely appreciate your support. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, MJ Rob 1914. And whenever we upload a video, you'll be notified about that as well. Once again, we have over 500 video clips on that channel dealing with African history and African American history to empower you. At the African History Network, we focus on educating, empowering, and inspiring people of African descent throughout the diaspora and around the world. Remember, right knowledge corrects wrong behavior, and Mod Hotep. We'll talk to you next time. Peace.